Welcome to the Life 2.0 podcast. I'm Matt Jones, founder of Life 2.0, entrepreneur, and author with a passion to help others live their best life. The purpose of this podcast is to serve others and help them to realize their full potential by sharing ideas, concepts, and strategies for their mindset, health, emotions, finances, relationships, spirituality, and more. If you want to be happier, if you want to be more positive and live a life of abundance and prosperity, live without regret, learn what it takes to live a more fulfilling existence, discover your own purpose and passions, that's what we're about. You can listen to our podcast, read our blog, and download free tools and resources at www.life20movement.com. Join the community and upgrade your life today. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me for another Life 2.0 podcast. I hope everyone is doing well and staying safe out there. Today, I want to talk to you guys about confidence, specifically 5 more ways to build it. I'm also going to break down what it is and why it is so important. If you struggle with your own self-confidence, if you're mad that you don't perhaps have more conviction, and perhaps maybe it even makes you feel bad, then you might have a problem with confidence. We're not taught in society about confidence. And what people don't really know is that it is actually a learned skill rather than something that just happens naturally. Some people do have it, some people don't. However, it can still be learned. A lack of confidence can really destroy your life and rob you of a lot of the happiness that you really deserve. So I want to go ahead and discuss confidence and how we can learn to be a little bit more content and confident in our daily lives. My name is Matt Jones, and this is the Life 2.0 podcast. So, we are not born with confidence. When we're born, we have a completely clean slate, right? Our habits, routines, and behaviors, mindset, all of that is learned over time. And confidence is one of those things that, depending on which environment you're in, it might either be positive for your confidence or it might be negative. You might not be in the right circumstances that is, having a positive impact on how you see yourself and your self-worth. And like I mentioned, confidence is something that can be learned. Most people tend to think of confidence as a personal characteristic that just comes naturally, rather than a skill that is supposed to be learned. It is a behavior that is shaped by our environment as well as our own thinking. And, some of us are lucky enough to have the natural confidence. Some just have it, but, some don't, however. And you can always tell a confident person from someone who is not. And it's completely normal to, not have natural confidence. Sometimes life can be difficult and it weighs us down. However, many just simply choose to accept it, and then they try to carry on with their lives the best they can. But unfortunately, that really has detrimental effects on your life. What you want to do is really develop a growth mindset rather than a fixed mindset. With a growth mindset, you understand that you are a lifelong learner, right? You have skills that can be developed rather than just simply accepting things as they are and you don't need to do anything further. That's more of the fixed mindset. People who don't learn and grow, and they think that perhaps their talent is good enough in their life, and so they really don't try for more. We can get better. We can improve. When we're young, we're taught to be nice to others, stand up straight, get good grades, don't do this, do that instead, do your homework, do your chores. But when have we ever really heard, be more confident, right? It's not always your fault. We may not have been taught, we may not have been taught about confidence from our family and our friends. It's interesting, like, why don't we learn it in school? Why isn't it discussed more in society? Confidence is a learned ability, just like playing a sport or driving a car. So, why is it important to work on your confidence? Well, confidence determines your self-worth in your own mind. It's how you feel about yourself. Confidence helps to attract success, happiness, friends, relationships. It allows us to be more content in the world. We learn to become leaders and not just followers. We can make decisions and take actions with more clarity and conviction. And as a result, we become self empowered. Confidence actually comes from the Latin word fidere, which actually means to trust. It comes from trust in yourself, trust in your own abilities. It's interesting. Many notable psychologists have actually said that the cornerstone for consistent high performance is self confidence. And, this reminds me a lot when I was younger. Um, when I was younger in high school, I really excelled in music. I ended up getting a $50,000 full ride scholarship to the college of my choice, and I naturally had a lot of confidence. And I think as a young man, I was able to really naturally learn these things. And as you move on in life and you experience other people just like you, perhaps in your job or in your specific talents and what you do, they might be just as good as you, or they might be even better than you. And you're always going to keep running into these challenges, no matter how good you think you are, right? You shouldn't allow, um, you know, your talent to completely decide all of the confidence in your life. It's just a belief in yourself. It's a natural feeling of knowing that you're worthy and you're worthwhile, and you're just going to give it your all and you're going to go for it. But life has a way of beating us all down, and that's okay. So let's take a step back, let's look at it one more time, and let's see how we can keep improving our confidence every day of our lives, so that we can be more content, we can be happier, and we can attract more of the things that we want. Self-confidence is primarily determined by what a person says to themselves. It's that constant inner voice, and either it's building confidence or it's taking it away. So it's important to be aware of this conversation at all times in your head, because it's really providing the framework for our lives. So we want to start by being aware of our self-confidence and start to actively work on it. When you set that intention, you become more self-aware and conscientious, and you're now working on reprogramming your mind. So as you live your life day by day and go through different situations, you can begin to work on it. You can react differently, and you can change your circumstances. Whether it's a job interview or a social gathering, you can actively begin to practice it and develop it like it's a muscle, like a skill. Then you can self-evaluate and continue to work on improving it. So here are 5 helpful ways I came up with to start working on your confidence today. Number 1, get things done. So start completing tasks, okay, whether large or small. This could be cleaning your place, to doing a load of laundry, to finally going for that jog in the morning that you always said that you're going to do. Start taking active steps towards your goals and start completing them. These little successes will turn into big successes, and that will make you naturally feel more productive and therefore more confident. Number 2, get active. Doing something is better than nothing. Just take the first step and start jogging, walking, push-ups. Exercise is empowering. Anything to get your blood flowing and into a really positive state of mind. Let those endorphins kick in and really give you those happy feelings. So get active. Number 3, stand up for yourself. So do something that you've never particularly done before by standing up for yourself. Rather than avoiding conflicts, learn to step into it. If someone says that your goal is stupid, or just diminishes your self-worth in any way, really stand up and face them. Don't just accept it. You can begin to take the power back that you may have lost over the years. You don't have to be rude, but you can start to just develop yourself a little bit more and really start to stick up for yourself. You'll notice with people who have low confidence, they tend to not do that because they avoid conflict. But people who are really confident, they don't. They step into it, because they really truly value and respect themselves. So learn to stand up for yourself just a little bit more every day. Number 4, stop caring what others think about you. So whatever negative, whatever negativity may come your way, learn to just let it slide off of you. When you're not a slave to what others think about you, you begin to take all of the power back. Number 5, be fearless. So start being more assertive in your daily life. Don't worry about it being perfect. Okay? Perfection is the enemy of success and is often a symptom of our ego. We all make mistakes, so don't let it cripple you. Look inside yourself, remove that doubt, and just go for it. You really have nothing to lose. We all live, and then we die. It's the circle of life. That's how it goes. You have this one opportunity, to really make things happen. So, you don't want regret. You don't want to be 90 years old looking back at your life, always saying, what if? What if? That is the worst. So when you start using these steps I've given you, your life will drastically change, and you will realize why you haven't worked on this, more in your life, improving your self-confidence. It really is a game changer. I've struggled with this in my own life, and that's why I thought it was really important to share with all of you. And it truly will bring more opportunity and allow you to be more of the person that you were meant to be. So that's it for me. Just want to say, be confident, be courageous. You got this. I believe in you, and I hope you enjoyed this podcast. And if you did, please leave a nice review for me and share it. And until next time, guys, all the best. Hey guys, I just want to thank you again for listening to the podcast. It truly means the world to me. Please remember to visit our website, life20movement.com. You can read our blog and get some free resources. If you're interested in more personal development tools and products, you can also check out that. My new book is on there, The Manifestation Bible. We have a guided meditation for relaxation from stress. We have an affirmation program and a new program which is about losing weight, cutting pounds right away. I was able to lose 40 pounds in 10 weeks on a diet, and it completely changed my whole life. So a lot of stuff there. Wishing you guys all the best, lots of love and success.